In this one, guys, we got deep plugs, we got sticky plugs, we got hairy plugs. All your favourite plugs in one video. My name's Taylor Green. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
And my name is Rhys, Barber. I'm one of the other audiologists here at Audiology Associates. Now this first patient here, you can see was a very small little plug on the outside part of the ear canal. Now normally we wouldn't say that's in desperate need of removal, but the patient had asked, they were about to go on holiday. They've had problems with their ears in the past where they've dived in a pool, the wax is in there, it's moved and it's caused them problems, so they asked could we clear them out. So we've got the first ear lovely and clear. You can see the second ear canal, very, very humid ear canal here. So we're gonna just, you can see it's a little bit more sticky. Now, the reason there's a difference between the wax in both sides, the patient thought they had a problem on this side, so they've used some oil to prepare it. The other side, they didn't really feel they had any issues because they didn't have any hearing problems, so I hadn't really used it, which is why it was nice and dry. But got a good grip here. I've got to kind of bend this plug around the outer, the outer sort of section of the ear canal here to get this out. A little bit of wiggling.
You did a good job of that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to come because sometimes they won't coax around that corner, will they?
Or the deeper part of the plug is like still hard, and the front bit is softer. Yeah.
But it looks lovely and healthy. The eardrum looking really good there. So let's take a look. There we go. So we've got 2 centimetres. Oh, I did centimetres. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's all right, David.
3/4 of an inch. Can you got grey glasses on her own? She give one of those like Sherlock Holmes for a telescope, so you can see the sides of the plugs. Oh, guys, I'm sorry the video goes a bit kooky in this one. This is my fault. This is Taylor's video, but I put I did this little setting and I couldn't take it off, so it all looks a bit odd.
It was I remember this one as well. It was quite a nervous patient. So to be fair, the patient was quite shaky. So I think that's why you can see the screen like jittering quite a lot as well.
I tried to stabilise the video a little bit because there was a lot of shaking going on with the patient's head movements, and that's how it's ended up this weird shape.
Just ignore that bit.
Yeah, pretend it never happened, guys.
The wax. Just keep an eye on the wax. This is the deep and kind of sticky. I think this is a hearing aid wearer, if I can remember. This was done a little while ago by me, so I can't exactly remember the full story. I do apologise. But we do get, obviously, a lot of hearing aid wearers coming through. That's what we do.
Well, this is the fine end here, isn't it? This isn't the standard size ulnar tube. Yeah.
The reason this was all done with the fine end, again, just purely because the patient was so nervous, bless them. I just remember them sitting there, before I even started, was just like questioning, is it going to hurt? Is it, didn't know what to expect. We have kind of like little forms that or like what do you call them?
It's sort of explaining the procedure before the patient comes in. So on there you have to explain, there are side effects that can happen with microsuction. So sometimes patients do feel a bit nervous because they kind of really focus on the side effects. Although those side effects are really rare, you have to tell somebody about it before you're allowed to do so. You get informed consent.
And I always tell, especially the nervous patients, when they read the form, when they see the words, they're like, "Oh, loud! Is it going to be too loud? Is it going to hurt?" And you're like,
people panic a little bit. Don't they?
Generally, it should be. Well, when I say a comfortable procedure, shouldn't get any discomfort when we're taking wax away, especially when it's soft like this. We do say obviously there is going to be some noise. You'll hear a lot of popping, crackling. But generally, it was more so the uncomfortable side of things, what the patient was more worried about. But yeah, thought it was a walk in the park after we'd finished. So quite happy to come back and have it done again now.
This is the key, isn't it? We want these people to, if they've never been before, you want them to have a good experience, so they are more likely to come back and get their ears all sorted out.
And that, going back to the fine end again, that's one of the reasons why I use the fine end, just to keep the noise down more than anything as well. Just to, I understand it may have made the procedure last a bit longer, but I'm happy to do that if the patient is comfortable.
Yeah, you do judge you alter your technique based on your patient, don't you, and their needs and wants as well. And that's the way it should be. You should never try and shoehorn a patient around a procedure. You should always alter your procedure to fit it around the patient. And that's the key to good audiology and, well, a good practice of anything, really, medical. So
there you go. That should be one of the last bits. I think there was a little tiny bit left.
Yeah, I don't know if I use stabilization again.
No.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what I'm kind of hoping for here now is I get a little grip. I'm just hoping it. Oh, it's exactly what I
there
thought.
it is.
Oh, it's left of the.
Ooh,
Oh,
really?
people who have seen this for the first time have no idea what we're doing here. I was waiting for that to peel away, basically.
What's the time we don't do that?
But it broke little bits.
Yeah.
It broke away.
Sorry, guys. If this is the first time you're watching an earwax removal video, there are loads of different ways of styles of presenting the earwax removal videos. We always try to keep it a little bit more light-hearted. I think people learn more if you're more engaging with it rather than just talking at you guys. So I didn't even read that then. What was the?
I think it was 1 centimetre. It was only small.
Oh, was it? Okay, which is about. Oh God. I don't know, quarter of an inch.
Quarter of an inch-ish.
A bit more, maybe slightly. Something like that. So this is why patients come through feeling really, really blocked up. They are really struggling with their hearing on here. And that's because we've got this really soft, sticky type of earwax. Now it is slightly softer because the patient has been using some olive oil, but I think it was already slightly tacky and soft anyway, looking at the consistency here, but really having lots of difficulty with hearing, really just not hearing well at all. And that's because there's no gap around this wax at the moment. So we're just giving this a little bit of a wiggle.
Oh, that's what you always love to see when it starts rolling and starts pulling forwards.
You got it.
And then it gets stuck by here normally.
Yes, this is where it tends to cause a bit of an issue. But it's on its way. It's coming away nicely. There we go.
There you go.
Out that comes. And just a bit of a tidy up around the outside edge. There's a little bit further in. You can see the consistency changing now. It's getting drier as we go further back. So basically the oil is coming into contact with that front section. That's why that was the sort of really soft and sticky. But this is more the sort of natural state of that particular patient's wax. But look, we just keep going. The patient was so funny because I took the first bit out and I go, oh my goodness, that's a lot. And I was like, yeah, we're not finished yet.
Still going.
And we took another bit out and he was like, whoa, that's loads. And then we took another bit. I was going, look, there's still more in. You see, there can't be more in there. I think the misconception is people think their ear canals are about this long. The ear canal is about 1 inch. So it's a long, about 2.5 centimetres to 3 centimetres thereabouts. But you can really see this deep section now. And sometimes when you pull these big chunks out, the patient go, I still can't hear. I'm going, no, because we haven't finished yet. There's still more in there.
Yeah. Had that quite a few times.
Yes. Yeah. Don't panic. We're working on it. We're getting there. Now we can see this very deep section now. So you can see that this ear canal was pretty much blocked front to back. It was all the way down to the drum. So just a rest on this now. Let the suction grip build before we start to move this. And this is going to be such slow movement.
Yeah, you can see on the ear canal they're starting to slide in.
Very, I don't want it to shear. I don't want it to sort of leave a load behind. But now we're going to hit this softer wax at the entrance, which is going to be problematic because it's going to stall this movement. There we are. We managed to get through.
Oh.
Look at that.
It's a gold mine.
I know. There was so much in there. You know, sometimes you go around the other side just checking you haven't poked it right through, taking it from the other ear.
Yeah.
But it's coming away really, really well. Last bit now.
Tiny little bit left.
Last little bit. Yeah, patient could not get over how much came out of just one ear canal. I think
it's surprising sometimes, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Even for us sometimes.
Yeah. Yes, the size of some of the plugs we get out. I mean, there's some big ones on the channel. We've got. I mean, there's a couple of kind of close to 3 centimetre ones on there. So this is the other ear canal. Very, very similar. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't. I showed you the same bit twice. I'm sorry, guys. We only did one ear canal. I think I just showed you the otoscopy for the first bit of the ear. That's. You can see my editing didn't go too well.
Things around.
Rushing the editing again, trying to get these videos done for you guys. So
just over 2.5 centimetres?
7/8 of an inch. I'm going to go on that one. 7/8 of an inch. Well, thank you so much for watching that video again today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. And if you have ear problems yourself, check out the link tree in the description, and you can book yourself an appointment with myself or the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. As always, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.